Hang on, I'm getting invaded. Oh, my fire pit, man. I have to put the drakes. The ducks will come to say hello. Wow. Oh, excuse me. Wild camping. Good day, and welcome to a little vlog about wild camping. Wow, just being outside, isn't it? What is it that is making people tick about wild camping? Just what is it? It's taken nations, not just the UK, but it's taken nations by storm. People are getting out, going wild camping, actually camping, not mobile, what is it, the motorhomes. That's a different thing altogether. Don't know what that is all about. That's like, well, I don't get that. I don't get that. You might as well, do you know what I mean? I'm not even going to go into the motorhomes psychology of the whole thing. I just don't get it. I don't. Most people in their motorhomes sit in their motorhomes making cups of tea and watching the telly. You might as well do that back home, innit? For a lot more comfort. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The motorhomes block. That's why I've not gone on that AC 500 where all the motorhomes are, mate. And a lot of them are on hire, so it's weird. Mind you, camping, different ball game. Oi, different ball game altogether. It's all about being outside, and what it is, it takes us back to real human nature, doesn't it? I think that's why it appeals. I've been sitting here, right, stoking up. And I'll stick another log on the Barbie. That is my Barbie, by the way. And how cool is it? Like I can just sit here. I've had me Barbie, I've had me grub, can keep nice and warm. I do have a roof. I am camping in a pretty cool spot. The wind has died down. That rain is now over there. So I sit here, once I've done my Barbie, that turns in to a pit fire. We're just sitting outside, being warm. You'd probably toast some marshmallows on there. Maybe not. Maybe that is good for chestnuts. Roasting on there. But they're not ready yet, are they? No. So it's just me, wicked, sitting outside, drinking a few beers, which I do rather enjoy. Watching the ducks go by. Now that is, what a wicked little spot. I'm using this building as a windbreak, and I know the rain is coming that way, so that's it. Now the tent is open at the moment, so I get the air through. Just do. I'm now going to put all my bedding in the back. I'm now going to put that in there. So that is me, sitting there. Nice. It's not even that cold, but it's just nice to be sitting by a fire, isn't it? And there's 3 couples here. Well, camping. 2 from Paris, 2 from Australia, and 2 from I can't remember. All at it. Now, for me, a stroke of luck is having a roof tent on top of a car, a little car. Now those roof tents, the tent box, it's not designed for a 2002 Ford Fiesta. No, it's not. They're designed for twin cabs, big old 4x4s, people with loads of money. That's what they're designed for. They can put that on the roof, think they can take their wife and their children away to do a bit of camping, and find out it's not really for them. Bloke might like it, but it's Doris. She ain't gonna like it, mate. She might last one night. She might last 2. She might even last 3. But no. She's like, you know what, mate? Get that on eBay, mate. And That is why when you source or see a tent box second hand, go onto Facebook Marketplace, go onto eBay and have a look and see how many times they have been used. Once, twice or 3 times, because they are marketed and designed for a group of people who'd probably be better off buying a mobile home. It's not just for them, the wild camping. It isn't. There's a certain type of person that is built for the tent box, not designed for that. Now, they have literally marketed tent box now on them little BMWs with a mini logo on them, because they're quite heavy, they're strong, and they're quite pokey, and that this Fiesta shouldn't really be able to take the weight of me in a tent box, but it does, you know, it does. It's really cool. It is a great option. But the tent box, like I said, it has got a few issues with it, mainly moisture, and it's got moisture issues which gather underneath the mattress because there's no air vents underneath it. So for all that sweat that you do when you're in bed, it all goes through your mattress and ends up underneath it, which you need to keep on top of because it could cause you a bit of mould. I love my wild camping, I really do. And this place right here in Scotland is brilliant. You can find some excellent places to sit and just watch the world go by. Now it is a bit of a grey day and we have had high winds, so there's not as many yachts going through the locks right there. I think it's 4 or 5 tiers just down there. It's a wicked place, and that car park there, that is just for motorhomes or big old camper vans. I get the camper van thing, of course I do. People make them camper vans themselves. They put their own little touch in there rather than go and buying a motor. The motorhome is like, that's a different world. That's a people who get an idea in their head. There they go, little thing of drapes. And also they don't use their mirror. I've been behind 2 today and none of them. I've been on single lane traffic. When I've noticed a faster moving vehicle, I've actually gone into one of them passing places and let them get on. Motorhome, they ain't got a clue. They will have hordes of people behind them. They will. That's why I've avoided that AC 500, because it's just full. Now it's just full of people in motorhomes, right? Most of them rented, probably go back with no mirrors left because they don't know how to give way. They haven't got any common courtesy, unlike us little campers. I've been having a good chat with the campers. They're cool people, man. The Parisians are actually hitchhiking, and tomorrow they're looking to get a hitch with one of these boat owners to take them into Inverness. I have to take my hat off to people who think like that. They do. It is wicked. And what a spot right there. Right now, there's a place in Norwich. There's a little river in Norwich with river greens. You may be able to go and camp there just because it's fishing, but oh man, yeah, you may, but you won't be left in peace and enjoy beautiful countryside. Look, I've been in that forest all over there. I have, to collect what's left of my bag of wood. So it's wicked. Wild camping, it gets you outside. And as a human being, I mean, that's what we were brought up in, wasn't it? Captain Caveman. Right through, when you go through this, you see people in car all living outside, all enjoying proper, oh man, proper outside. That's why I'm sat here and not in there with my headphones on, listening at the computer and that. No, I'm literally sat right outside. Oh, and there's a few mozzies there. There are. There's a herd of mozzies, look here, just hanging. Hanging about. Wow, it's just started to rain, but the mozzies have just appeared. That's the other thing, on the AC 500, all those people that go on there, you say, did you have a nice time? Oh, it's lovely. these were great, that was amazing, that was wonderful. And then people go, did you get bit by mozzies? Did you get stuck in traffic, Javs? When they start asking questions like, no, we had a lovely time. No, didn't get a single mozzie bite. When they're covered in blisters all over their face. That's what I find amusing, man. So, oh man. So I hope you guys are enjoying my vlogs on the Campbell Lawson 700, where we are trying to avoid other tourists to some point, getting off the beaten track and seeing a lot more of Scotland rather than a few rolling hills. Now, I am keeping an eye on these mozzies. I am. I am. They look like they're waiting to stage an attack. But the fire is smoking. There's a little bit of smoke. Not as much as there was earlier. But oh man, cool spot. Cool spot, and they are mozzies, not midges. Can you see it? Now here, look. Oh, you won't be able to see them now. You won't get among them. Right, it is now starting to rain again, which I don't mind. Man, time's getting on. It's probably about 8 o'clock of an evening. Wow. I can't go to bed too early. No, because I'll be up at 4 in the morning, won't I? You know. So I am just hanging out, sitting outside by the lock. To Loch Ness. And I think the only monsters we're going to see are these little midgy ones right here. So I'll stick on a little bit more wood now. I'll keep my feet nice and warm. But if they get too much, I've got a secret weapon in the boot of the car. I have. I may not put it on the fire. I can't even get in the car. Wicked. And I'm keeping these until I really, really need them. And I'll show you what they are. It's the best, or perhaps the only mozzie deterrent. Can you see that? Can you see that? That is a block of compressed peat, which smokes, slow burning fuel, which don't have smoke, but that smoke is what keeps all the mozzies and midges away. Okay. So how is that? Is it dry here? Is this drying out? No. I hope that was going to dry out there. Right, I need to open. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm now going to get the tent. Where I leave it all open like that, that just gets all the air flowing through it, so it don't stink. And dries it out a bit. So I'm now going to close that, band down the hatches. And get ready for the evening. I will be back 1 second, because I need a wares. So good when the rain stops. Okay, mozzies are still lurking. But I've got my bedding in my tent, so that's all really good. Right, okay, now let me talk to you about the principles of wild camping. I don't just rack up anywhere. No. There's quite a few things that I take into account before I actually wild camp. And the first and foremost is actually safety. Is knowing or realising that you're in an area where you ain't going to get mugged or raped or all your gear stolen or whatever, any atrocities happen to you. First and foremost, safety has to come into play. It does. Second is the peace and quiet. It's the sound. And as we look around, the only sound we have now is a little bit of distant traffic, but just the crackling of that wood. And maybe a few drakes walking about, which is just about the right sound that you want. Now, I haven't quite got it here, but I like a bit of privacy. Nobody actually know that you're wild camping, to get somewhere where you're not going to be seen and you're not going to disturb anything. Obviously, that comes with safety. They're my main principles of wild camping, the main two things that I really look for. Now, other things, when you've got high winds, is obviously to look for a bit of shelter. And also if it's going to be raining. I have found once when it was raining, going to be really rough, I camped underneath a barn with a roof in a field, which was pretty epic, I must say. So I have in this location, I'm running on. I have a wild camping vlog. I'm telling you all about wild camping. I am, and that's what I like to do. I love it. It's released a lot of freedom for me. It means I can carry on doing my YouTube job in the UK with this, because it's affordability. I can't afford to stay in hotels in the UK and vlog. No, not a chance. So if I've got to vlog, I had to save for Europe, you know. Just can't afford it. Channel does not make massive amounts of money, so that's another reason why wild camping. The next principle is obviously cost effective. I mean, literally, with that tent in this car, literally, it's like living. It's like having a 1-bedroom flat. And also having a car this small, manoeuvrability as well. I can get places and hide up where other vans or trucks or buses can't get. And I'm looking at the motorhomes. The motorhomes, once you bought that motorhome, people, that's you. The amount of money, you've already spunked, I don't know how much money on it, whether it's your retirement, and then there's the petrol you got to keep sticking in there, all the diesel, and then all the places you're going to park, the places you can't go. You're like, a motorhome is perhaps my worst nightmare. And then you've got to drive it. No, not a chance. Not a chance. I can't see how a motorhome is a step forward, or no, I don't. Ah, man, the boat is the ultimate wild camping. That is the dream, people. That is, if you take wild camping to then that little boat there is that ship, that yacht, any of these. That's proper wild on the rivers. That's the right way. That's the right way to do it. One day I'll be absolutely wild because I'll have my own yacht, and that will it. And then you can step off. You can have your camping gear from your yacht. You can get off your yacht into places where no one will be able to get to. Bank spaces. You have the whole place to yourself. And that's the other thing, man. It's just having a wonderful spot all on your own. I mean, no tourists or nothing around. That is quite cool. But this place is pretty cool spot to wild camp. It is, even though it's in a busy area. Oh man, what else can I tell you about wild camping? I ain't gonna tell you much else. I'm just running on. I say I'm not here with Cam, but we up to tonight. No, I'm all on my own. Feeling a bit like, oh man, I've really enjoyed the last couple of nights with Campbell, sitting around the fire, just having a laugh, getting drunk and having a few beers, man. It's been awesome, man. That's what I mean. Everything's better once you share it, innit? So I ain't got Campbell to talk to tonight, I just got you guys. So it's wicked having a little black box, and it's like having a buddy. And that's the best thing about wild camping. Get yourself a little GoPro, because it's your buddy, man, and then you can just share. You can enjoy like being with someone. Cheers. Oh, right. Can I run on about anything else? No. No, the only thing I can say is I wonder where I'll be wild camping tomorrow. From here on out, I haven't got a clue. I haven't looked at my itinerary. I will do in the morning, because like I say, this battery is now going to die. The other battery is dead. And so I need to charge something up on the laptop in the morning before I can start work. So guys, I appreciate your watching. Thank you very much. Man, it's wicked sat by the fire. It is, and it's really warm. That is really cool, really warm. Oh man. Wicked, wicked fire starter. How good is it, that barbecue? That barbecue was going on Woody's skip, by the way. I saved it and I took the legs off. It is now a barbecue stroke fire pit. That is such a cool thing to have. Right, I don't think I'll burn any more wood. I think I'll let that burn out because and I'll put it out where the rain is so I don't have any burning embers, so I don't set fire to a field in the morning, as I did on my first night, accidentally. Right guys, cheers, all the best, and au revoir.